I woke up in sage mode with my girl that's Beauty and the Beast.
Discussion is Hashirama got his ass kicked. That's what we're going with.
With the world built by the creator of Naruto, Hashirama loses that fight.
Yes.
And there's only 3 options as to why Hashirama has Sage Mode, because we know Sage Mode is what...
That's the discussion. I feel the motherfucker cheated.
I feel like it was a legendary talk about 2 fighters that he thought he would never have to display in the show, especially if you see how Naruto goes. Shubiden takes it to a very weird area where people are coming back from the dead. I don't think he ever thought he was going to do that. So it was just one of those conversations where it's like, to give him that edge.
Yeah, I feel like what was crazy about it is the Uchiha, it's a dope plan. It's been explained why they're so good. And, we know Madara. We went through all... We know how the Sharingan works. And we know that everything that Madara is going to bring to a fight revolves around the Sharingan.
Not only that, but we also just saw that, not even the Sharingan, Madara as a
ninja.
We saw prior to the fight just how that guy is so powerful.
He is powerful. And the thing is, he realized what he had to bring to the fight, that final battle in the valley, was he brought the Nine Tails with him. Granted, Hashirama was pumped up. He got wood style and all that stuff. But how did he get Sage Mode? That was never explained.
Yeah, and there's only really 3 options available. Is Hashirama is the reincarnation
he's
of one of the
Ashura.
brothers. So maybe through that, maybe there's a trickling down effect where he got Sage Mode just because he was an earlier rendition. Naruto didn't get it because Naruto's maybe a more diluted reincarnation, I guess. It's not as fresh to the surface. But if that is a thing, which I don't think it's a thing, it's a viable thing. But Naruto and Sasuke would have abilities that, like, Naruto has the opportunity to have wood style.
I mean,
you know what I mean? If that's the thing, then what trickles down through the reincarnation? What powers are given? Sasuke, he's trickled down through an Uchiha bloodline, but Naruto, these renditions that we see from Naruto, I mean, it's just different clans. We'd see random occurrences. Naruto would have random abilities that we wouldn't be able to explain.
He's an offshoot. Uzumaki, they've talked about it. Uzumaki is a distant relative of the Senju clan.
Yep.
They've said it. So, for Naruto to have it is interesting, because even the Nine Tails said it after he took his chakra in, that, you have the Sage. He looked at him and was like, the Sage, because he's the only tail beast that's not taking on the Nine Tail form. And he took on another form by grabbing the Nine Tails chakra. So my theory, I don't even know if it's a theory anymore, but I feel like because of Ashura's spirit is why he was able to even use the wood stock. Because we seen Hashirama, not Naruto. But I don't understand though, because in the world of Naruto, it's been explained. There's only two viable ways of someone getting Sage Mode. There's summoning, and then there's Jugo's clan or Hugo's clan, who can take in natural energy. It's different. It's a separate entity. Everyone should know that. It's a law.
And it's not Sage Mode.
And it's
not Sage Mode. It's just raw natural energy that can corrupt you. I think that the reincarnation thing is a good theory. I think that's your number 1 theory. That's kind of why we led with it. This is the second theory, which neither one of us really agree with, but it's a viable option. Katsuya, the slug, Tsunade's slug, because she is related to Hashirama, there is the option that he learned Sage Mode through that means, because he is a healer, chakra absorber. Everything he does is based around that. So so that's the third option. That's actually a very decent option to have. What are you looking up right now?
Just where her land is.
I don't think there's the mountain, the cave, and then she's...
Yeah, here it is.
The forest, yeah.
Shikatsu Forest.
Yeah, the Shikatsu Forest. We're not the best with names, so...
Yeah,
you guys
sorry
are just
about
gonna
that,
have to deal with that. Anyway. And then there's the third option, which is my favorite option, which I think is the most viable option, which is the option he hates. We definitely stand on polar opposites with this one. Is a lot of the wood style stuff, the Buddha hands, Buddha this, Buddha, everything's very Buddha oriented. His Sage Mode has a third eye. Just through his ability to absorb chakra, to absorb things in such a high volume that maybe he was capable of absorbing natural energy. Back to your argument though, is chakra and natural energy are completely different. But I think when you're something that absorbs something in, you're a vessel of sorts, your ability to absorb things is better. I think he learned it on his own. I think he's just that ninja.
No, he's not that.
I know. But
Ninja. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that wake up in beast mode shit either, because
I think he learned it over time. I think that it makes the most sense to me. I don't think that that's the best answer. I don't think that that's the answer we deserve, but I just feel like that's the answer. If he were to give us one, he'd give us that one.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, the writer would pick what he want to pick, but I really feel like he did. I feel like Madara won. At that point, I feel like when all the previous fights, what they shown when them growing up, they did the whole, alternate route of Madara and Hashirama's relationship. I believe that, when he fought him, he lost. He showed skills. But I feel like that final fight when he had the Nine Tail, it was just, it was an utter defeat. I feel like Madara had him.
Yeah,
I
agree. And
out of nowhere, he just whips out Sage Mode. Remember, in almost every anime, we'll just stick to Naruto. In every Naruto episode, they always give you a flashback. And a flashback of how someone learned something or how they obtained something. And they have not shown one piece of evidence of where he learned this from. I've never seen him summon a slug. He only can summon Rashomon. And I'm just saying, it's just like, I feel like if anyone can debate this, which I feel like is undebatable, Hashirama, they gave him the win because it's just like, bro, Madara's beast mode.
Damn, Hashirama doesn't win this fight.
He don't, bro. And everyone called me a hater. I was like, you can call me what you want. You look back at them game tapes, man. I'm telling you, he had him cornered. He wrapped the Nine Tail in Susanoo. That way he couldn't get his hands on him. And he just worked him, bro. He put the sword with the Kibi Black. Homie went to work on Madara. On Hashirama, I mean. Hashirama was running. All of a sudden, Sage Mode. All of a sudden? No, bro. I don't buy it. Even Goku explained how he got Super Saiyan 2 and 3. Hashirama has yet to explain how he got Sage Mode. I feel like no one can debate that.
Yeah, I don't think that it'll be answered. I think if it is the Buddha thing, because there's a lot of religious emphasis inside the show of Naruto.
There is.
If it's the Buddha,
you know what I mean?
But it is what it is. Let us know what you guys think.